Hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. I'm your host, Kenny, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. The first thing we're looking at here is a chart of the market. This is the mini S&P 500 futures contract, front month in nature. This is, of course, Friday, the 5th of February. This video is for Monday, actually. The 8th. We're looking at a last print of 1,053.50 on the ES contract. Had a pretty impressive sell-off over the last couple of days. Not so much today. Actually, we're kind of hanging around just down 8 on the session, but yesterday's sell-off was certainly marked, and we at the MiniAnalyst.com certainly enjoy big moves in the market because we generally participate nicely. In fact, as we've mentioned, about 80% of our profits are earned on about 20% of the trading days. Got a lot to cover. Our new numbers are out for the latest quarter, which is November, December, and January. Actually have some graphical things to work on to summate all the portfolios essentially, but we're going to look at least one of the portfolios that we already have ready, the Matte Black version 3.0, and a couple of our new systems, or more conservative systems. As a lot of you guys know, we had a pretty nasty drawdown in November and December, and got that behind us, and right back to our making huge gains, as you just saw on that graphic display there, right back to making huge gains. So definitely back to our money making ways after having gotten that anomalous event in December essentially out of the way. But nevertheless, looking at the intraday chart of the market, these are intraday dynamics, our proprietary indicators, which suggest to us where the market's likely to head. And obviously you can see just over the last 3 days, actually going into Thursday, on Wednesday, we had some serious choppiness and the very strong resistance around the 1100 level, very round and psychologically significant level of 1100, horizontal resistance, and the market just couldn't get up there. But what was going on underlying? Well, we had bearish, 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 bearish. We actually had a quadruple and a quintuple threat, essentially, given the trend. The price was below the trend on this day, really suggesting the bears were overwhelmingly in charge, and that's, of course, what happened. We had an impressive sell-off coming in on Thursday and just finished near the low of the session. Very profitable day for the MiniAnalyst.com, and right back to making money again today as the market is near the lows with a beautiful retest. Came down. Tried to get back to the upside, tried to break above the early session high today, tried to get above the trend, but a beautiful retest on the underside of the trend, and continue on down to a double bottom break below here will certainly suggest lower prices if we break these lows, certainly after bouncing from said low. But as you know, recently we did move to bearish on the market. Right at around, I believe it was here, close of 1091.76. Actually, a move below 1100 or even 1110 actually was suggesting bearishness to us. Officially, we had to go to the bearish at the close on that session. 2-day sell-off, definitely a knife-like break below, and here we are, quick 35 or so points in the plus side, as we have again. Beautiful retest of the underside of the resistance, had this bear market rally, 2-day rally, snap back right into the resistance, the trend following resistance, and boom, right back down to test the mother of all key following trend support resistance measures at 1046.32. That's where we're trying to get down in the S&P cash market. As you can see, everything save the aforementioned is bearish. Bearish momentum, bearish directional movement, bearish, 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 bearish. But we do expect to bounce off 1040. Certainly will expect to bounce off 1040, and we have this low in the cash market around 1030. So definitely 1030, 1040 will provide a bounce and should provide some support. Nevertheless, having said that, I'm going to go ahead and look at, I guess, a couple of our systems. Speaking of our numbers coming out, just beautiful trades. Here's the grind right there, right back in a short setup today. Beautiful, beautiful trade yesterday on Thursday. Short at the early part of the session, held throughout the entire day, and beautiful winners, as you can see, prior to that. Day Trader 5.0, again, also these, of course, non-correlated trading models, also catching a lion's share of the move yesterday, and several winners. One pretty nasty loss, but several winners surrounding that loss. Day Trader 6.0, more heavily filtered, and certainly catching both of the winners and none of those losses that we just saw in the 5.0. Day Trader 7.0, 8.0, again catching beautiful winners in the Dow contract. 9.0, not trading too much. 10.0, AJS catching some pretty impressive winners. Ouch, just got stopped on a short setup right there. That was unfortunate. EMD Swing System 5.0, wow. This system has continued to be certainly our star performing swing system, as you can see right there, $18,000 in just essentially since February, well, 1 year, since February of '09. $17,000 in profits for this system. It has just continued, and certainly right back into another gain today, short around 1080, and of course we're at 99.20 in the Dow contract. Skipping over a lot of our swings. Except for this one, Swing SR catching some beautiful moves right there. Beautiful. Swing System 9.0. There's 7.0 catching a beautiful short. Look at these systems. Wow. Just really outperforming. Just booked a nice gain in the Swing System 9.0. Some of the older systems, the Daily Driver and Reserve, we don't really trade in too many of our portfolios. Day Trader 11, Day Trader 12, winners in the 13, 15, winners, 14, winner. Double winner right there for 14. 16, catching some winners, not trading very often. 17, again, winners. Just winners after winner after winner. And that's just a few of our systems. And we're going to go ahead and look at, we've actually sought to develop. Here's another beautiful trade, short entry in our developing systems off of our discretionary measures. Right there, but nevertheless we got to hurry up and rush this along. Swing System 10.0 is probably one of our favorite new methods off of our proprietary indicators, suggesting $50,000 gain. But here's where it's important: $564 every time you place a trade on this system, as you can see, has been impressive. $50,000 over just 3 years for that system. But we're actually running out of time, so let's look at a few of our systems. Oh, I wanted to bring this over to you. This, of course, is our matte black. Here's the nasty drawdown loss in December. Really was unforeseen, or not hadn't been seen before, is what I should say. In December, it was a nasty drawdown. There you see it eclipsing, certainly anomalous in its character, eclipsing our usual snapbacks. It was just a pretty nasty month, and thank goodness it is behind us now. And those who weathered the storm with their profits or refunded their accounts if they got too low certainly have been participating nicely in the rebound in January and February. This is just the first week of February. We just threw that in there. We've almost made as much money in the first week of February as we did in January, so definitely back to making some serious money. As you can see, just yesterday, the MAP DT version 4.0 makes $9,800. The TTTHR makes $4,500. This is a $10,000 account. This is a $25,000 account. So $25,000 risk capital, you make 10 grand in a single session. And over the last 18 days, you can see the TTT Triple Threat Trader HR High Risk High Return is leading the pack of our primary futures portfolios with a 100% gain just over the last 18 trading days, which is essentially the trading days in January, most of January. So 97.65. Double this gain. We got half of the gain just came in 1 day. Again, 80-20 rule. 80% of our profits. You got to weather any kind of drawdown to make sure you're in there involved for when we have these huge snapbacks. And again, today even, Triple Threat Trader making $750, and we'll see where the map, another $750 and another $1,500 for the map DT version 4.0 HR. So that's about 8% or so for that, and of course 7.5%, about 8% for the Triple Threat Trader on top of these gains. So almost 100% for the map DT version 4.0 HR, 100% for the Triple Threat Trader HR. If you're interested in subscribing to these portfolios, just go to the website, enter promo code VIDEO. You'll get a handsome 20% in savings, or you can still do our yearly savings where you save 22% in commissions, 25% on your total order. But if you just want a quarterly subscription, you can save 20% right now by entering promo code VIDEO. Chat with the support team live if you have any questions. Shoot us an email to admin@MiniAnalyst.com. Setup is easy. All you have to do is open the account online, fund the account, broker handles everything. Oversight of fully automated execution, and you too can participate in these beautiful trades that we've had recently, and certainly expect to continue to have back to as the profits continue to roll in. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time. Have a great weekend.